Oh, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. It's MJ. I'm the founder of Holllalalaa. I teach a lot of yoga and I read tarot for people. It's really cool to connect with all of you. I hope you've had an okay weekend. I found the energies like super fucking intense this weekend. And a few like friends and clients were also either like really wiped out energetically or super duper emotion or like just twists and turns in people's personal lives or relationship lives. And you get to those points where you're like, what is that? And then the emotion storm passes and you're like, thank God for that. Anyway, happy to be here with you guys. I'm going to just pull a few cards to see what the energies are. It's September 18th. That's it. It's September 18th. I hope that you guys are having an all right, happy Monday. I'm a little late to the pass. Wow, this is a dynamic read so far. It's like, whoa, 3 10s, you guys. That's almost akin to like a major arcana vibe. So this is significant. But there's something blocked as well. It's like wanting to move to calmer waters or like wanting to move to calmer waters, but there's still some major burden that you got to lay down. I'm not sure what that's energetics. That's maybe just carrying the freaking past with us, right? Yeah, you got to let it go. It's like you got to let go of the past to be able to move forward. And because there's cups and fire here, this is something as well in our culture. I think we can get really up in our headspace, just crack on, just move on. Letting go is like a process. It's not just like, let it go. Okay, bye. There's maybe big weeks and weeks or months of massive amounts of tears and grief. There can be cocooning. Cocooning is another one that I prioritize pretty much month to month, like at least, or like, fuck it, whenever I feel like it. Like if I'm tired, sleep, rest, cocoon. And it took years to unravel the productivity program of like, if you have a day off, you're lazy or you failed, or like, I don't know, some of you might res, some people maybe, grew up in homes where they could like rest more. So it's like, and all of us, of course, that's generational, right? Most of us have parents who worked really hard just to provide and et cetera, et cetera. So it's not a diss, it's just like the evolution of our species and how to do it compassionately. I just spat all over my cards, whatever. So this is like the burden, letting go of the past, because the past here, I mean, the initial feels that I got from the 10 of Swords next to the 10 of Cups is like the end of a marriage, the end of a long-standing partnership, possibly with kids involved, wanting to move the situation to calmer waters, knowing it's already come to an end. You're probably already divorced, or it's the final touches, right? And then it's like, and then to move forward, you're going to have to actually find a way to let go of even the intensity of a divorce. Because if it's a tumultuous thing, it means that as a couple, whatever, as a family, there have been fights, and there's obviously things that lead us to the break, to the final kind of, to that final release, to that final, I can't do it like this anymore, I have to do it like this. Oh, my lovers. And I mean, like, I do res, but I'm like, there's this 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords is up there with probably one of the worst cards in the deck. To me, it is symbolic of that grief, betrayal, like such deep dying like emotions of like, I don't want to be her, because it's so uncomfortable, right? And it's ongoing. It's not just one waking up and be like, it's like repeated. It's like having nightmares every night. So it's fun, isn't it? Super fun. Like, why are you here? I don't know. I randomly have been getting into, so a really good friend of mine actually had a near-death experience last summer. And clearly through the algorithm, or just him and I did an interview together. And then And then obviously on my YouTube feed, it's come up more channels that do interviews with people who have near-death experiences. And there's a beautiful theme of like love and the everlasting eternal life that we all like. And that's like Shavasana, corpse pose, die to the illusion, rest in peace. The point of Namaste, my lords, is to know that eternal peace inside, divine spark, right? It's that bit of every single one of us that we are divine, an individual spark of this ever eternal existing life. And like just making a little like stop at the Earth station to be destroyed, you know, by those polarity forces. It's contrast. And I guess like in, you know, for example, we experience heartbreak to know what love is. Or I don't know, because sometimes it feels just relentless. And then you kind of get too heady about it and then wonder like, is it all just a fairy tale? Are we all just existing in the void in the multi-dimensional multiverse? Or and then I'm just like, oh, anyway, Earth is so beautiful. A little ramble there. Did not make a point, but that's okay. I don't think I did. Probably didn't. Oh, wow. I think I've just pulled cards a bit randomly here about like this is also this is a major theme, and I'm getting that this is very collectively inclined, but there's just going to be some major shakeups around love and possibly property. That's what I'm getting with this tower. You guys, I'm getting some download right now. It's something like, and there's a mixture of like emotion, like, oh God, but then also like a prepared expectancy of change, which actually is really positive. But the message is like, be prepared to not hold on, right? Like as in, if that building is coming down, like it's either going to collapse inside her arms or she'll just have to let it go and let it come down. As in, when we know a relationship is over, for example, we can, like, you could try to like, oh, just try to fix that window. No, that structure's gonna fall. Sorry. As in, it's already cracked down the middle. Oh, that makes me feel sad for some reason. I think if that's resonant and you're all, there's some emotion, it's like, trust, let go, you know, it regardless, the past has happened, the here is now, and there is a future. So it's like, just keep going. Like, for some of you, there could be a creative endeavor that helps you through. For some of you, there could be like a sexual experience or encounter, or you just endeavoring to get to know more about your sexuality, maybe. Because again, if the central message here is some sort of breakup or divorce or the end of something, or like, I know for me personally, like, what has gotten me through is either embodiment, more like the yoga, or what I'm trying to say is like diving into something that lights you up. Yeah, because the times in my life where like one aspects of my life are like falling apart and crumbling, what actually saved me was a creative flux, was something that was like the thing. So that the thing that was falling away from my life, I wasn't fixated on that thing that was no longer there, because that was just, and once you grieve enough, eventually you're like, wow, okay, so now what? Like, as in, that thing's not coming back, that person's never coming back, that just, anyway, whatever, life. Thanks a lot. We're all here. Give me a high five, you guys. Thanks for showing up on this sunny Monday afternoon. It's the summertime. Not in England, baby. It's raining. Whatever. We had that one week week ago or whatever, and that was enough for me. I got a bit of a tan, baked myself in the sunshine. We're good. Back to the rain. Back to reality. The ghost ground. I appreciate you guys so much, especially the ones that make it right to the end of these videos. That's it. If you want to book a reading, you can. I'm getting those monthlies out. Hey, this week I'm starting a weekly yoga session. It is on Zoom. It's a 30-minute sesh. And it's a chance. It's just going to be this one weekly session where anyone can join for a $5, because not everyone can afford private sessions all the time. So yeah, a weekly sesh. If you join the top tier Patreon, you can do 7-day free trial. And the top tier gets you first access ad-free, which is usually at least a day or two, if not longer. Like, I've already started posting the monthly readings on the Patreon. So those Patreon, they get that. They get to watch that ad-free until I put it on the public channel with ads, right? What else? And then the weekly yoga, anyone can join. There's about 3 or 4 people signed up now, so you can join in. That's £5 per sesh. If you want to join in, I'll send you the Zoom link and you can join in every Tuesday at 4 p.m. GMT. Or again, if you're top tier patron, it means you're paying about £20 a month, getting discounted services, access to the weekly yoga, and all the early access stuff. In fairness, like, that top tier Patreon, I think, is probably the best value. Anyway, blowing my own hoo-ha. I don't know what that even means. Trumpet? Let's stop talking. Have a great day, my lovers. I do lovin's thee.